Hello, shalom. This is our garden. I don't really do videos over here anymore. Mainly because I share a channel with my co. We call it the Co-Wives. So just look up the Co-Wives channel and you'll see a lot more recent material from the both of us, including us discussing stuff with our husband. So I'm out here right now. The children are in the pool that we put up behind me, and I am harvesting greens. These are mustard greens. I already did some of the kale. But I just did enough for me. I think I'm the only person that eats kale in the house. Maybe sometimes the girls will eat kale. See the boys over there. Anyway, I'm doing the mustards. Yes, this one has bolted, and somebody was explaining to me about getting the seeds and keeping them. So I'm just gonna let that one bolt, and maybe some others will bolt, and we'll see. And that way, we don't have to constantly be buying seeds. So over here is more mustard greens. Now there's a wasp where I was about to start working, but these were actually transplants. I've transplanted those from this other place over here that I was showing y'all. I transplanted them because the mustard greens were just too plentiful, so they had to go. I put them over here, and they've done really well, insanely well. That wasp is hanging around because we recently watered, and it's very, very hot in Texas this year. So it's 90-something degrees right now today, and it's just thankful that we have watered stuff. So this is broccoli, beautiful broccoli. Ain't doing nothing yet. Except just being big old broccoli plants with big old broccoli leaves. We had lettuce in this bed, but we moved all the lettuce because it started to bolt, and we have replanted. We'll see how it does because it's just really hot out here, and it doesn't necessarily like heat. Off in there is a bumpy summer squash, a crook-necked squash, I think is what they call it, and it's doing pretty well. All three of these squashes are hook neck, except this last one that is just going insane with the size of the zucchini, I guess, green squash, winter squash, that is doing. Like, we've already pulled off two huge ones, and like one of them can pretty much feed the family as a side dish. You know, it's insanity how big those things are getting. So I had to keep harvesting. We're going to take all these greens and make something probably for the husband. And for my co, she's the one who makes it. I don't make greens. I've never made greens. But, so this is, other people know what it is. Guess what it is? It's watermelon. And I think this is watermelon coming from 7 seeds. And the actual watermelons have not begun to grow yet, but I have been forcing it to the back of the garden back here through a series of sticks and stuff to make it not take over other beds. This is cabbage. The cabbage grew beautifully, but something is eating it. So I gotta that's the other thing I'm gonna be doing with my time later. I tried to use diatomaceous earth to stop the cabbage worms, which I did see. But I guess this is something else because the bites are so much larger. And it's disappointing because they were all beautiful until something got hungry. I'm going to find out what that something is. Could it be that pretty little moth down there that just flew there to chill out or what? We'll find out. But anyway, I don't think there's any watermelon in here yet. It's fun to surprise yourself with it and find out later if there's watermelon in here. But there's definitely flowers. It has definitely flowered. Let's see, and I'm trying to walk through without bothering it too much. So let me get on my tiptoes here. And this, while it looks like squash, is not squash. It is cucumber. And I'm also guiding it because I want it to go that way. And I want the watermelon to go that way. And the watermelon can take up everything in the back if it wants, but I don't want it going onto other beds. It would love for me to let it go over here. I don't want that to happen. It would love to go over there. I won't let it happen. We harvested, I know. We harvested the potatoes a couple of weeks ago, and we replanted soon afterwards. And not even soon afterwards. Like, I just did this like 7 days ago. And there's our first new potato plant. Huh? That's a piece of the vine. It wants to be a little bit viney. It's fine. That's a raspberry plant. Husband's gonna make us a trellis for these cucumbers. He was using this for the trellis, and I propped it up there. So, oh, do you see the earthworm, Celia? There's an earthworm by my little light. Don't pick him up. Leave him alone. He says it's hot as I don't know what out here. Let me see. Okay, wait. Pull back so I can see. I can't see. Yes. Gross, disgusting. Put him back. No, put him back, though. Put him in the ground. That's where he's supposed to be. He was in there, so put him back where he was. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. I don't really know.
Tomato.
Another type of tomato, which is kind of a cherry tomato. It's really hot on the stones. Put him back in the garden so it won't be so hot. That poor thing.
What was that? Can you check somebody?
Oh, I don't know what those are. We think they're turnips, I guess.
Why'd you plant it? How'd you plant them?
I didn't plant them. Deandra planted them and she forgot. Okay. Bell pepper. Let's see. Bell pepper. Bell pepper, and bell pepper.
Where's the bell pepper?
All of these are bell peppers right here. We got somebody put some melon over there.
Mommy, is
I'm scared. It's coming.
Huh?
Bushy strawberries?
Yeah.
No, that is a bush strawberry. This one seems to be want to be a vine here, and that's fine too. I just don't want the ants eating them, because that's what happened the last time the ants ate them.
Bush?
Huh? No, there were ants in there. Can I talk on my video?
Your video was about garden.
It is.
Our garden.
Our garden, but you asking me questions. What is what?
What's that?
What's what? Huh, a bug? Okay, so anyway, I know y'all see this right here. And that's a little trick that I'm trying. Poked holes in a water bottle. Planted the water bottle in between the two plants. And I water and put plant food in there rather than having the plant food be all over the strawberries that we're going to eat and stuff. So I put them in there and it drains out into the ground and they like it. And this little strawberry also has the same thing. My co wants to do the same thing to those over there. There are Brussels sprouts here. Nothing has shown up, but they're there. So soon come. Soon come for those. That's carrots. They looking droopy because they got watered. So, but they'll be fine. This thing has already yielded 4 very good tomatoes. And it ain't nowhere near done. Look at all those tomatoes. It's not nearly done. That's a little strawberry bush plant. That's by itself. Okay, jalapenos, mint, citronella, more jalapenos. I had to look at what I was showing y'all on the camera. More jalapenos, more bell peppers. It's really hot. They don't look happy, and don't worry, I will take care of them and make them better. We tried pulling an onion because these are onions. Onions are nowhere near ready. Apparently they have another 3 months or something like that, but they're already huge, man. I can't even imagine. But what's under the ground is not big, so you know, it's just showing big, but it's not really big. So all right, y'all, that's it. Like our page on the Co-Wives and talk to us there and see updates and stuff like that over there. So otherwise, love y'all. Peace out. Shalom.